Now, energy can be sent over the internet. Energy can be sent through a photograph. I mean, we know this about praying, don't we? If somebody's not well, we sit and we pray for them to be better. And nowadays they've even done research about that. They can see it on a monitor. They do a prayer, and the prayer causes the person's monitor to change. Now, even if the person doesn't know he's being prayed to, it's amazing. When kids go to an arcade to play video games, or they're sitting on their computer at home, and they move up one level, and then they get into a new world. And in that world, they've got other things they need to do, and if they do it, they can move up a level, and they're in a new world. Now, the world that we live in is fantastic. I mean, you can go and study anything you like in a university. But in the last few years, if you notice, with the new age arising, there's more and more coming into the curriculum. Like the menu that you get in the university is now not only psychology, biology, or, be a lawyer or a doctor. Nowadays, the menu has things like gemstones, or Bach remedy, or all kinds of amazing things that people can go and study, because the world is opening up now. The people are more ready, because you can study about the physical system, and you can study so much more. And you need to know about the physical system, but you need to know so much more. And, if you're aware of the fact that if you have an argument in the house, everybody has, the husband, the wife disagree about something. Now, even when they go away, the argument is still there. It does not disappear. The energy, Einstein said, nothing disappears. Einstein told us, energy can sublimate, transmutate, but the energy is there. Now what happens? It's hanging around in the room. And the next time you come into the room and your mind comes under this cloud of red stuff, the next thing you're doing is you're going back into the argument. Now, if you knew how to clean the aura of the house, because a house has an aura, how about that part of the city that no one wants to go there because it's not nice? That part of the system has an aura. Places in history where there have been battles and things, they have an aura. For bad and for good. I mean, there are places and people you want to be near because of their aura. You just sit in their aura and you feel better. People go to India looking for gurus, and they go all over the place looking for people whose aura is full of goodies. You want to be near. You want to get some of that into your system. You want to breathe in that energy. And you know what? I'll tell you something. Anyone, if they want to, can be such a guru. Because anyone can take their energy levels higher and higher. Anyone, if they want, can be able to breathe in these amazing energies and become a fountain of hope for other people, a fountain of healing for other people. Because if you do what we were planned to do, I mean, you can say God, or you can say the creation, or you can say whatever you like. But all the religions speak about the same thing. A person should do better. A person should study and learn about thyself. Anyone can do it. I mean, isn't that what we're here for? To make the world a better place. Now, I've been doing this for the last 25 years. This is what I do. I teach people. I help people with problems. I go all around the world. I get invited. Next week I'll be in Russia. The week after that in America. I just came back from Cyprus. I was in Brazil a couple of months ago. Every time I get invited, it's by people who want the help. But when I look into their eyes, I'm looking not only for come and help me, but I'm looking for those that want to come and help me do it. I've found people that have these basic abilities, and their life has principles, and they want to do good. And I've trained them. And these people are helping other people. And those people that are being helped can help other people, because if the energy and the aura of a person changes, then their relationship with their couple will be better. If a person understands that getting angry in the office and getting full of rage, if you come home with that energy, it'll come out on your children, whether you want to or not. Children are weaker and things transfer to them easily. And I'm not even talking about physical violence, I'm talking here about energy. So if a person only realized they could stop on the way home for 5 minutes and change the content of their aura, I mean, their life would be different. Teachers, I work with teachers. If a teacher comes to school from a different place in their energy life, if their commitment is, I'd nearly say even religious, to help the next generation, I think we would absolutely make this world a better world, because we have to help the children. We have to give them a better place to grow up in, because isn't that the legacy we want to leave when we go away? And these people around the world that I teach are starting to teach other people. You know, if I'd write a book now, I'd write a book about the 5 things a person has to know about their aura. And I think that book would totally change, I mean, it would blow people's minds just to realize how simple some of the things that if they only did that, their life would be different. The family life, the life at work, what they could achieve from their life. Isn't that what we're here for? You know, if you go into the internet and you write the word aura, you'll get thousands and thousands of references. I haven't yet found one place that takes all those thousands of references and moves on to the next stage of, okay, now what do we do with it? I'm in the process of writing a book now, and it'll be called 5 Things You Have to Know About Your Aura. And I think it'll be mind-boggling, because when people read this, their life will totally change with very small effort. But the things you have to know, you have to know these things. I'm sitting here in my kitchen, in a little village in the Galilee, in the north of Israel, on planet Earth. And from here, things look very quiet and, you know, you look out the window, the sky is blue, the trees are green, the birds are chirping. But things aren't like this everywhere else on the planet. I mean, this is a little village where children can walk from the house to the school by foot. And from there, our younger child, you know, he might go to a friend and then just call up to say he's sleeping over there. And the next morning, just pop in, you know, to take a sandwich and run to school. But it's not like this everywhere else. The world isn't such a nice place nowadays for many people. And we can look what happened here in history, and we can look what's happening here now in South America. You know, I visited Brazil, and on the one hand, I'm helping the people there, and on the other hand, in the streets, you know, people are lying there in cartons and boxes and begging for food. And what happens now in Darfur, and what's going on in Kenya. My wife just came back from Kenya. She went there to help with children. And the situation isn't good. Now, much of what is wrong in the world comes, I believe, from people simply not understanding the results of some of the things that they do and some of the things that they think. And I have this kind of a dream where if I could influence enough people to make this kind of a change in them, and they would, like a chain reaction, make a little change in other people, this could spread just like a good virus around the globe. And instead of hearing stories about people shooting people in a university or using a syringe and getting AIDS, we'd hear of people being touched by magic and people's lives changing for the better. And I really believe we can make this a better world. I don't think I can do it on my own. But I think that if there are enough people take up this mission, I really believe it can be done. For me, that is religion. For me, that's a religious quest. It's a journey that I'm on.